Here's a story for you guys. I used to have a Princess Leia costume that I would wear. Hey everybody, this video brings us, of course, once again out to Walt Disney World because I'm gonna be here for 2 weeks. Get used to it. And today we are at Disney's Hollywood Studios, right outside Star Tours, and we're gonna check out this attraction's gift shop, Tatooine Traders. Yes, of course, you exit through a gift shop. You always exit through a gift shop in Walt Disney World. And the reason why we're gonna go in here is because there is something I've been wanting to pick up ever since last year. I really regretted not picking this item up. I saw it in here earlier today and I knew I had to get my hands on it. So we're gonna go inside. We're gonna check out all the merchandise this place has to offer because I really didn't get to check that out earlier. I was kind of in a rush. And then we're gonna get that one item that I've been wanting ever since last March. We're gonna pick it up today. So let's go in, let's see what they have, and hopefully I won't go too crazy spending money. Of course, one of the first things I see when I walk in is the Baby Yoda that I've had my eyes on just, well, for months now, ever since these were first released and available at places like Walmart. And I should have picked one up from Walmart back when they were on sale for only $20. They're only $25 here at Walt Disney World, which is kind of the going price. So honestly, I probably should grab one, but I don't know. What would I do with one of these? Where would I put one of these? That is always my argument to myself. Where would I put it? What would I do with it? And the answer is, I have no idea. So I should probably pass, but I'd be lying if I was to say that this wasn't the cutest thing I've ever seen. They've got a ton of lightsabers here. These are actually really, really awesome, but I don't exactly need one of these. $39.99, $40. Even though I don't need one of these because I already have my own custom-made lightsaber from like 2 trips ago when I was down here, I will say that $40 is quite a significant discount on what I paid for my lightsaber. If you guys watched that video, you're well aware of how much I paid for my lightsaber, but mine is pretty awesome. These are still really cool though, and tempted to pick one up for Sean. They've got some Star Wars figures here, but not the one I'm currently looking for. They apparently just released a Black Series of Jar Jar, which from what I hear is like $40 or more or something like that. The price on that Jar Jar Binks is a lot. It's insane. But my hope is that because it's Jar Jar and people don't seem to care much for the greatest Star Wars character ever after Vice Admiral Holdo, I'm hoping that in time that Jar Jar Binks will go down in price, but I don't see him here, and that's probably a good thing because if they had him, I'd be extremely tempted to pick him up. They do have, I believe, some other black box series. Oh yes, Black Series releases, but again, I don't see Jar Jar, so I don't need to spend $40+. Oh no, we cannot bring Brittany into the store because they have what has to be the cutest little mini backpack I've ever seen. Why anybody would want a mini backpack, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I guess it's kind of just a clutch, but then why have the actual like mini backpack straps? I honestly don't quite get the point of this. Just miniaturizing a backpack, I don't get it, but it is really, really cute. I'm not the biggest fan of the Ewoks, but you gotta admit, that is adorable, and I guarantee you, if the wife sees that, she's gonna wanna buy it. But what I really hope she wants to buy instead is this awesome skirt, because that thing is amazing, and honestly, I might just pick this up for her. As I've said before many times, the one place that gets me really, really excited for t-shirts that aren't Cinema Sickness t-shirts is Walt Disney World. And when I see things like this, that completely explains why. Look at this awesome The Mando shirt. This is a small, they got size mediums. Oh yes, I could totally fit into these. I really, really, really want this shirt. I could totally rock that shirt. That's awesome. It's black, it's my color. That is an amazing tee, but I don't know. Do I really want to buy t-shirts that aren't Cinema Sickness t-shirts? Do I really want to walk around and not self-plug myself shamelessly? Nah. They've got Star Wars costumes, and just in time for Halloween, they've got Darth Vader and, oh my gosh, Princess Leia. Now, that takes me back, and here's a story for you guys. I used to have a Princess Leia costume that I would wear at Halloween for many, many years until I got a little too fat to fit in it anymore. I used to work at FAO Shores, the giant toy store, and at one point they actually had a huge discount on all their Star Wars merchandise. And when I saw the Princess Leia costume for like $5, I had to get my hands on it, and thus after for, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7 Halloweens, I pretty much went as Princess Leia to every party, or if I just went out trick-or-treating or anywhere I could wear the Princess Leia costume, I wore it. I had a little blaster and everything. Oh, I got really into Princess Leia. That sounded dirty, but honestly, I'm talking about wearing a Princess Leia costume, so maybe that's kind of cool. 10 years ago, when my wife and I came down here for our honeymoon, and yes, this is technically our 10-year anniversary honeymoon trip, there was one thing we could not find, and that was anything for our dogs. They honestly had no Disney dog merchandise, and in fact, we actually thought about how cool it would be to open a Disney dog store because there just wasn't any dog merchandise. It seems that over the last 10 years, that has all completely changed. Now I see dog Disney merchandise everywhere, including Star Wars. They've got collars, they've got harnesses, they've got dog magnets. I don't know why I just picked up the magnet. And they've got Star Wars dog bowls as well. Yeah, kind of just ruined that with the magnet. All these large Star Wars toys are just so cool, but as I said before, I don't collect toys, and this is why. The Poe Dameron X-Wing is actually really, really cool and tempting to pick up, because that is just awesome, but what has me just a little bit more excited would be the giant Sandcrawler playset. Look at this thing. I have never seen a giant Sandcrawler in toy form before. Do they make a Lego Sandcrawler? I would say leave a comment down below, but to be completely honest, I'm a little scared for you guys to leave a comment, because if your answer is yes, and you guys start leaving links to where I can buy them, I might have to pick one up. I don't know. That is awesome. Anything from the original trilogy is so cool to see, but honestly, I gotta say, as cool as the original trilogy is, kind of a prequel nerd. Well, if the Ewok mini backpack wasn't cute enough for you guys, I think they may have just stepped up their game slightly. Look at these Ewok Plush, and Plush is more my game. But again, as I've said many times before, I can't do Plush because I have nowhere to put Plush. I have a few select Plush down in the library. In fact, I just got rid of a bunch of them because I just have nowhere to put them. But I don't know, an Ewok Plush is pretty tempting. Thank God that's not Jar Jar, because if it was, I'd be buying it. I've honestly never really been much of a backpack guy, to be honest. I've always really been into satchels. Even in high school, I used to walk around the halls rocking a satchel with all my books in it. But I could be persuaded by a Yoda backpack. This thing is amazing. You can look like Luke Skywalker running around with Yoda on your back. I kind of, sort of, definitely, 100% really want one of these. I don't know how much exactly you could load up in this thing, but I would look pretty sweet walking around in one of these. Or at least I think I would. Or I could just get myself a Chewbacca backpack, because that is also pretty awesome. Although honestly, wouldn't it make more sense if this was a bunch of C-3PO parts? Ooh, a new mug for Brittany's Disney mug collection? I don't know, I'm thinking she might like this one at $22.99. That is cool. But I gotta be honest, personally, I'm liking the Mando a little bit better. Okay, now we're getting a little bit closer to what I'm actually looking for. I know, spoiler. They've got figures. Look at the amazing Yoda figure here. Ooh, try me, what's he do? Oh, he talks and his mouth moves. His lightsaber lights up. Okay, that's actually pretty awesome. They also have a giant The Child Pop. That thing is crazy. This is honestly a life-size pop. That is really cool. Do I even want to know? Really? $29.99? I will be completely honest with you guys. Thought this was going to be like at least $75. $30 for this giant pop? That seems like a pretty good deal, especially when I show you something else I want to pick up. The actual thing I came in here for, when I show you how much that is, you're going to see that $30 for this giant pop actually is really cheap. I don't know. I can't do giant pops. I don't do giant pops. I am never going to get into giant pops. I have no idea what's going on over in the build your own lightsaber section of the store. And oh yes, you can do that here as well, though for considerably cheaper than building one over in Galaxy's Edge. Those are just slightly more. That's the one I have. But anyway, what I also wanted to show you guys was they have these smaller child pop as well. I actually already have one of these. I had to pre-order one back when they first came out because how cool and how cute is that? The only thing I don't like is the box. I really wish they wanted to put the child on the side like this. I kind of wish, I don't know, it was on this side or that side or that side or something like that. So if you're like a complete dork like me and you don't actually display your pops face out as most people do and you display them on the side, you display the little pictures on the side, it would just work out better. This looks all weird and small and I don't like it, but still awesome pop. But I already have that, so don't need that one, but there is another one I need. Okay, so now that I think I pretty much completely spoiled what it is that I came in here to pick up, here they are. They've got pops, and they got the pops I want. Now, the Hondo Ohnaka pop, I actually got him last year. He's awesome. I paid like $25 for him, and then went to Cast Connections and found him for like $5. So this will probably just happen to me again. But they also have DJ Rex, and I really wanted to get my hands on DJ Rex as well. Did not pick him up last year. Kind of regretted not getting him. In fact, I was really scared that maybe they were going to sell out because the Hondo Ohnaka pops, they had like none of those left. I couldn't find them really in any stores. They had a couple in this store, but they were all in really bad shape. And then they had them in like one other store over in Animal Kingdom for some bizarre reason. And then all the rest were discounted at the Cast store. So I figured these were gone. I'm actually really surprised they still have any of these out. And I thought DJ Rex might suffer the same fate, but oh no. They've got a ton of DJ Rex pops left, and I am going to grab one. These are $24.99. $25 for this small, tiny little pop, whereas the giant, huge, insanely life-size Baby Yoda pop is only $30. Kind of weird on their pricing, but whatever. I need this. It is an exclusive for here in Walt Disney World. I'm buying it. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for Tatooine Traders here in Disney's Hollywood Studios, right outside of Star Tours. I got my DJ Rex pop, I am happy, and I completely forgot, because I'm an annual pass member, I get a 30% discount. This actually only came out to $18 and some change. That is nice, but now, I think I'm gonna go ride Star Tours. So as always, guys, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Stick This store. It came from Cinema Stick This on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
For all you fine travelers out there, never stop exploring, or smuggling, or hunting for bounty, or whatever it is you do out there. Hey, what did one Huck say to the other after a successful smuggling run? Show me the movie raw! Here it is once again.